Hey, it's Tim from Income TV, and welcome back to another episode. If this is your first time here, or for some reason you're not a subscriber yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell so you'll be immediately notified when we release awesome new content for you. Today we're going to talk about something that you can start doing right now to help your spending and saving habits. We're going to focus on 12 habits that successful millionaires all share and how you can implement these into your routine. The first habit of millionaires is their proactive nature. Essentially, incorporating a proactive outlook on all things you care about will end in better results. As opposed to being passive, in this case, not actively working on saving money and building your net worth, you just hang back and hope that things will all work out. If this is something you really want, you're going to have to work for it and be proactive. The second habit that you should start actively practicing is goal setting. You probably hear this all the time in work meetings and in the gym, but setting goals should be a part of every aspect of your life. What are we without goals? We are purposeless, and no one wants that. So examine your life. Why do you want to be a millionaire? Why do you want to have more money? The answers are for you to decide. Then set yourself realistic expectations with dates. Setting a date or establishing a time frame in which to achieve your goals is absolutely crucial to achieving them. You cannot simply say, my goal is to be richer. Start out with something like, my goal is to have an extra $10,000 at the end of the year. These are called SMART goals, which is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Goals need to be specific. It really helps to write this all down, by the way. That way you can see it visually, then also work through it as you write it. The goal must also be measurable, which is easy to measure when dealing with monetary goals, i.e. watching your bank account grow each month. Achievable is not something like, my goal is to buy 40 lottery tickets every week until I win big. For obvious reasons, that goal is not achievable. It's not realistic. It's also missing the last acronym in SMART goals, which is time-bound. Again, set yourself a deadline or a specific time frame in which you can achieve this goal. I'll explain some more ways in which you can make those steps later in this video, but getting a realistic number within a realistic amount of time is vital. Goals can always change or be adjusted if need be. That's the beauty of them. Once you accomplish one goal, it's on to the next. The third habit, budgeting. Yes, simple as that. Create a budget for yourself and stay on top of it. Be proactive about your weekly or monthly budget. There's that first habit showing up again. By not making your budget just once and then forgetting about it. Make it a habit. Track your spending as well. Seeing your expenses written out like this will likely inspire you to be more conscientious about your spending, thus probably spending less and less over time. And this is the most simple part of saving money, and you spend less, save more, and watch your net worth grow. The fourth thing you should start doing, and this one you should try and do every day or at least a couple times a week, is to make to-do lists. This will help you stay on track with your SMART goals. Wake up, grab a piece of paper, and write down all the things you need to get done that day. Shoot for at least 3. But keep the task length reasonable within a 24-hour window. Don't write down a million things and never get through your to-do list. That can be discouraging, and you'll be less inclined to do this going forward. This is a good way to motivate yourself to get things done. I guarantee you'll get a better night's sleep when you have a list with everything checked off at the end of the day. So now that you've set some realistic time-bound goals for yourself, you're making lists every day and being more proactive in general, the next thing you want to focus on is wasting time. Now, if you're sticking to your list every day, you may notice that some days you just can't seem to find the time to check everything off. You want to be so efficient with your time that you don't waste a single second. This is called having good time management skills. There are many places online where you can read about time management skills, how to improve them, and such. There are also tons of different little quizzes you can take to see which areas of your time management practices could use some improvement. Oftentimes, we get caught up in doing things that are really of no value to us, which we call little time wasters. So start observing your habits and daily routines and look for areas which you could be using your time more effectively or efficiently. Another habit that I want you to start developing is learning to value your time. You've heard the saying, time is money, but now I want you to believe it. This relates to the previous habit I discussed, which revolves around time management. But if you don't value your time, if you add up the number of hours of pointless scrolling on social media per week, just imagine if you had put that time into something productive or lucrative. I challenge you all this week, track down how much time you spend on social media. To what price do you value your time? See how much money you could have made. So now use that as motivation to avoid time wasters and value your precious time. It really will be worth it financially. We're now at the 7th habit that is common to probably all millionaires worldwide, and that is they have a high level of curiosity. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but it made the man rich. Start opening your mind to new ideas. When something interesting or even strange comes into your field, look into it. The 8th habit, which is really just an extension of the last one, is to be proactive about your curiosity. Don't just passively let interesting topics run past. Chase after them. This habit also ties in heavily with the very first habit, which is to be proactive. When you're curious about something, find the gumption to do your own research. Sure, it takes effort, more effort than watching television, but it's worth it in the end. It's an excellent habit to start developing if you want to start conditioning yourself to have the mindset of a millionaire. The 9th habit you'll probably start developing, which you should start developing at this point, is to read. Read, read, read. I don't care if you get books, newspapers, or read articles online, or discussion forums. Expanding your knowledge with free information, unless you have to buy the book, but in the long term, it's a very small price to pay for lifetime knowledge, is a very productive use of your time. Sure, if you spend an hour reading about time management, stress reduction, business development, a memoir of someone inspirational, or maybe you spend an hour on a stock market journal website, you may not be directly earning money, but that's a much better use of your time than scrolling your Twitter feed. I cannot recommend enough the value of knowledge. Keeping up to date with celebrities is not what I mean. So let your curiosity roam free, and whatever piques your interest, read up on it. Let's talk about money now. After all, this video is ultimately about tips to make more money. Habit number 10, create multiple streams of income. Now, if you work a full-time job, I'm not asking that you go out and get a second full-time job and work yourself to death. I also don't recommend that you hold down 2 or 3 part-time jobs that pay you minimal. No, what I'm talking about is creating passive income. Sure, it takes a lot of creativity and time to make this work for you, but it is doable. Creating your own side business can be very lucrative over time, and it also provides you with a safety net if one of the income streams were to suddenly run dry. For more information on developing and strengthening this habit, I suggest that you watch some of my videos on income development or passive income. Do not confuse this next habit with the previous one. Tip number 11 is about when to diversify your portfolio. And the answer may surprise you. Wait until you're already a millionaire. Yes, this sounds counterintuitive. A lot of people suggest diversifying your portfolio early in the game to make more money. At this stage, you should really be focusing on your multiple streams of income or your side businesses. Wait to diversify your portfolio. This is a common practice among many millionaires. They focus intensely on whatever it is they're doing, and then once that gets going, they move on to the next thing. Don't spread yourself thin early in the game. The final piece of advice I have for you, if you're really serious about this, and since you've made it this far into the video, I'm going to assume you are, is to seek a mentor. It's all well and good to learn by trial and error. If you can cut out some of those errors and avoid some pitfalls along the way to becoming a millionaire, why not try it out? If you find a professional advisor or some other mentor to help you, it will be well worth your time and money to learn from someone who knows the ropes. So let's recap what we talked about in this video. The first habit I want you to start developing is becoming proactive about your life. All aspects of your life, not just your finances. For if you are proactive in all aspects of your life, it will inevitably lead you to be smarter with saving and making money. The next thing we talked about was goal setting and making smart goals for yourself. Remember the acronym: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The third habit, start making weekly or monthly budgets for yourself and stick to them. The fourth habit was to start making daily to-do lists. Fifthly, I want you to take a good look at your time managing skills and improve upon them. The sixth thing I want you to do is start learning to appreciate your time. Time is money. Begin opening up your curiosity and be proactive about being curious. Start reading more every day. Create multiple streams of income or focus on the sources of passive income and figure out how to increase those. Don't be too quick to diversify your portfolio. Wait on that for now. And lastly, if you really want to, find a mentor to help you along the path to success. One of our goals at Income TV is to help you reach financial freedom. The truth is that freedom looks different for everyone depending on their personality. We discovered we can better serve the different personalities in different ways, which is what we would like to do for you. So if you haven't already, click the link in the description below this video or visit income.tv/quiz and take 30 seconds to complete the quiz so we can better serve you on your way to financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, be sure to click the circular image in the upper right-hand corner of the screen and tick the bell icon to get notified whenever we release more new videos to help you increase your income. Go ahead and check out some additional money-making videos right now on the left side of the screen. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.